Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Space Cowboy here. Welcome back to the channel with another video for you guys here today. Before we begin, if you guys can hit the like button, that'd be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so that you get more Cowboys content in your sub box and feed. So we're talking about one of the interesting things that have been circulating on Twitter. And it's because of Trevon Diggs. He's recruiting the Cowboys to go play with his brother, of course. You know, they want to, hey, can we go get my brother from the Bills, and everyone's trying to co-sign that and jump on board. Now, here's the one thing that I will say, is that while I would love to have Stefon Diggs in Dallas, unfortunately, it's not possible contractually to bring him here. And I'm going to explain why. Because when you look at the cap hit the Bills would take, and I'm going to go ahead and provide you that information right now. When you look at the cap number that they would have to take in 2023, pre or even post June 1st, it doesn't make sense for them to trade him this year. So, you have a $37 million dead cap hit in 2023 pre-June 1st. Then a negative $17 million cap savings. You go to post-June 1st, you now have the dead cap spread over 2023 and 2024, and that's when they could save $8 million. But again, you're really not. You're just taking a massive cap hit for the next two seasons. Okay, so if it can't happen next year, what about 2024? Well, in 2024, that's when they are in the green and they can afford to, sure, if they want to take the dead cap hit, they can, but it's not like they're going to have a massive cap hit moving forward. So a pre-June 1st trade would involve them having a dead cap hit of $25.7 million and a cap savings of around $800,000. Then you look at a post-June 1st trade, $7 million dead cap in 2024, $18 million in 2025, and they would save $19 million on the books that year. So realistically, the first opening for a trade to happen, unless they're willing to bite that terrible bullet they would earlier, you're not seeing Stefon Diggs go to any other team until after June 1st, 2024, if that even happens to be the case. And even if you do acquire him, then you have a massive cap hit of $26 million, which I don't have a problem with a player of his caliber. But again, I think the biggest issue is that while we want to see Trevon Diggs be satisfied with playing with his brother, this is where we kind of have a draw line in the sand, is that the only way, and this is what scares me, is that if negotiations go south and they might tag Trevon Diggs, there is a higher likelihood that Trevon Diggs goes and plays for the Bills than us going and getting Stefon Diggs to come here. Even if it was in the Cowboys' interest to do so, it wouldn't make sense financially for the Bills to do it until 2024. And I understand that we're starting to see some disgruntlement between him and the Bills and how things are going there, but there's still a lot to be done in Buffalo. And who knows, if we could have a situation where the Bills end up going to the Super Bowl next year, hypothetically speaking, and let's just say they win it, then is he still going to be disgruntled? Probably not, and then we close the door there, and that's it. Like, he's probably going to just stay there. He's won a championship, and that's it. But, again, I understand that both of them, I'm pretty sure, I could speak for Stefon, too, in this conversation, because we heard what Trevon has said. He wants to play with his brother. They both want to play with each other, right? And so the biggest thing is the only way that's going to happen most likely is if Trevon Diggs ultimately goes to Buffalo, which I would not be shocked in the slightest if he hits the open market. So with that being said, guys, I didn't want to go super long-winded into this one because it's pretty much just saying this is not really a possible trade. As much as I would like for it to happen, it would be awesome to see these brothers play on the same team with how talented they are. It's just not, feasible at this current point in time unless they start moving money around. So there's that. But with that being said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.